What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with some more F1 2018 career mode. We are still in the Force India team, and today we are at the Hungary, home of the Hungarian Grand Prix. So first of all, let's dive into the workstation. As you guys can see, we got a couple messages, and most important of all, this is actually quite important for our development race. We got both minor aerodynamic upgrades and the major weight reduction upgrade as well in terms of the chassis. That is actually awesome. In terms of, sorry, let me read. Oh, we are actually going to have a wet qualifying, which is a bit surprising, but okay. Let's move to the driver profile, and as you guys can see, we are tied with both our rivals. Both Ocon and Magnussen are drawing currently in this rivalry. Hey Alex P, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Now moving to the research and development, as you guys can see, we took a big leap in terms of approaching Renault and Haas, who actually jumped Renault because Haas brought an upgrade for this Grand Prix. Renault did not, so they got jumped by the American-based team. And yeah, we took a major leap to get close to them in terms of the overall performance. In terms of our power units, Ferrari brought an upgrade, so they actually jumped us. In terms of the chassis, we jumped Sauber and McLaren, I believe, as well. So we jumped two teams, which is great. I think I will keep on going with the weight reduction upgrades until I get that minor one. Hey, Izu, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? But yeah, in terms of the aerodynamics, this is quite important. As you guys can see, we jumped Toro Rosso and McLaren, and we are actually catching up to Haas. This is very important for us because, as you guys probably know, the Hungary ring is ruled by the best aerodynamic teams and the most efficient chassis as well. So those two areas of the car we really need to upgrade if we want to have a competitive pace around the Hungarian circuit. What I'm actually going to do, let me take a look, it's for Italy. I'm not going to do that. I might actually, a power unit upgrade for, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is tough to choose because I would like to get an upgrade for Italy or Spa. Yeah, this could be great. Like, I'm going to make the decision now. I'm going to bring a package of upgrades for Italy instead of Belgium. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. I'm going to try and get these minor weight reduction upgrade, and I'm going to try and get both drag reduction upgrades for Italy. Well, let's see how that goes. In terms of the progress of the other teams, as you guys can see, Ferrari upgraded, Red Bull upgraded, Haas upgraded, we upgraded, Sauber upgraded, actually jumping Toro Rosso and getting quite close to McLaren, and Williams upgraded as well, trying to catch up to the low midfield teams. In terms of the vehicle management, our power unit components are fine. The gearbox is absolutely fine as well, only 18% of wear after 2 races. And now moving on to the standings, we have Lewis Hamilton leading the championship with 186 points to his name, followed by Sebastian Vettel with 173. Then we have Valtteri Bottas with 152, and then there's a very big gap to Kimi Raikkonen and Max Verstappen, who complete the top 5. Then we have Daniel Ricciardo in P6, exactly 40 points away from Romain Grosjean. Nico Hülkenberg follows in 8th, followed by his teammate only 11 points behind. And then we complete the top 10 with 34 points to our name. Moving to the constructor standings, we have Mercedes leading the championship, followed by Ferrari and Red Bull, almost exactly 100 points behind the Italian-based team, and over 100 points in front of 4th place Haas, who is only 4 points away from Enfield-based Renault, with Force India in 6th, then McLaren in 7th, Sauber in 8th, only 1 point ahead of Toro Rosso with Williams, with only 1 point to their name. You're from Bulgaria? Nice, man, nice. You are very interested in how I play because you'll soon get your steering wheel and you enjoy my driving. Don't worry, man. My English is not good as well. I'm Portuguese. My English is not perfect. Don't worry. Hey, Nuno. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Isn't it called the Hungarian Grand Prix? It's the Hungarian Grand Prix, but it's the Hungary Grand Prix, right? Like, I think both are correct. It's the Grand Prix of Hungary, and it's also the Hungarian Grand Prix. So yeah, with that, I believe we ran to everything. Let's get into the practice session. Let's get it going then, see how it goes. Crofty, take it away.
Welcome to Budapest as we prepare for the start of the Hungarian Grand Prix. The teams are just getting their cars ready to go out for today's practice session. So we'll be straight to the action shortly.
Hey Forza Toby, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Ka, what's up?
Welcome then to all our viewers and of course to Anthony Davidson as well. Now Ant, I wanted to ask you, obviously there's a lot of hard work involved in these sessions, a lot of simulations as well. Is this something the drivers enjoy, or is it just a routine that becomes a chore?
There's nothing routine about driving a Formula 1 car, I can tell you that. 300 kilometers per hour down the straights, 4G through the corners. It's hard to ignore those forces acting on your body. It's lap after lap of hard, exhausting work. You always enjoy driving these cars. It's a real privilege. Although I must say, if you're having a day where you can't get the car to do what you want and it's generally underperforming, then it's a lot harder to stay motivated. But never a chore, no. Even if you're having a tough start to the weekend, at this point you know that if you work hard at it, there's still an opportunity to turn things around.
I know it's the Hungarian Grand Prix or the British Grand Prix or the Spanish Grand Prix. The thing is just in terms of the title, like I don't know if people would search for the Hungarian Grand Prix or if they like just typing would search for Hungary Grand Prix, you know? That's why I put Hungary Grand Prix, because after all it's the Grand Prix of Hungary, right? So yeah, I don't think it matters too much, but whatever. I know, like, in terms of correct English, it's of course the Hungarian Grand Prix or the British Grand Prix or the Mexican Grand Prix. But yeah, let's move on. Let's get a setup on the car, first of all. That would help be competitive around the streets. Not the streets, I was going to say the streets of Monaco for some reason. I would like a mix so much to this, don't get me wrong, I love F1, but I couldn't do 100% races every single day. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate the words, man. Thanks, man. But I just enjoy it doing like this.
Our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
Like, I play F1 games since F105 in the old PS2, and since my first F1 game, I've always played cockpit camera 100% races. That's just how I enjoy the game, you know? It might be weird, but it's just how I like it. Yo, that's the way, I like it. Let me do that real quick. Wow. Why is the suspension so soft? Your Monza, I don't know. I don't like know from the top of my head lap times. I don't know if that's a good or a bad lap time. I would supposed to be good with the keyboard. I wouldn't be able to go anywhere with the keyboard. So yeah, it's awesome that you can even complete a lap. That's awesome that you can even complete a lap on the keyboard. I wouldn't be able to. Okay, let's go to the track acclimatization. Let's see how the car behaves. When I started playing F105, you were 12 months, well, basically 1 year old, right? Is my wheel okay? Give me a second. Okay. Just calibrating the wheel on the fly. You were born in 04? I was born in 95, so yeah. We have a 9-year difference. Wow, this car is very loose on the rear. Yeah, this car is very oversteery. Like, it's great on the corners, but it's so oversteery. I think I will be... I think I will have to lower the front wing. Okay, is my wheel doing stuff on its own again?
Circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
No Pink Panther music yet? No, I actually haven't. I actually forgot about that. About the Pink Panther music. I actually forgot. Sorry about that. You were born in '82. Dear, the UK took back the Falkland. Falkland. Am I reading that correctly? I believe so. Falkland Island from Argentina. Okay, that's. Yeah, that's stuff I don't know about. I'm not too into that. So, setup. First of all, suspension. I don't think you should be that soft on the rear.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 22.3.
Let's get that. Let's go for the tire management. Let's see how the car behaves. You're from the March 25th. You actually were born in the same day that my grandfather. Hey, Fun CD! Welcome to the pit crew. How are you doing? Thanks a lot for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully you can enjoy the live stream today. But yeah, March 25th is the birthday of my grandfather as well. Hey Alex, what's up? Okay, I need to do one thing real quick. Can I... graphics options, maybe? Okay, that's better. My top 5 favorite tracks to drive on this game. Russia, followed by France, Canada, Mexico, and Monaco. At least those are the ones I enjoyed the most out of the calendar. No, I like France. I don't. It's not about liking the layout. It's like how smooth the track is. How good is it to drive? You know, you are not struggling with the car. Like the track is not bumpy. For example, Japan is hell to drive at because the track is so bumpy. You know what I mean?
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Turn on bell. I do this. What do you mean, Fonzie? Sorry. Oh, you mean the notification bell? You hit it? Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Germany, Austria, Mexico, China, and Britain. Yeah, Germany is also up there. But yeah, I was talking about like how it is to drive. It's like once you get the car set up, it's a car like it's smooth. The track is smooth, and if you have the car planted, then it's a good track to drive on. I don't like the track. I don't like the sector 3. I don't like the third sector, and the fact that the track doesn't have much variation in like it doesn't go over a hill or something, you know. There's no variation. It's so open to the crosswind and all that as well. If you unsub and sub again, why doesn't your name come up with a Vettel noise? It doesn't happen every single time, and it doesn't happen to everyone. I don't know why. I don't get the notifications for every single subscription. I don't know why. But yeah. By the way, Sarja, welcome to the live stream. Let's return to the garage. It's just some tracks like Singapore. I love to drive it over one lap, especially get it right, but while racing your tires warm up so easily, they're on 110 and it's so annoying. It depends on how you are driving, but and also on the setup. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like that track is quite bumpy as well, so it really strains you. You probably have the most realistic career mode? How? In what way? This is fuel saving, right? Yeah, it is. I almost lost the rear under braking there.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Like Vettel, Hamilton, I have the same. Like Hamilton and Vettel are pulling away from everybody else. Come on, let's... In my career, the only driver to not have points so far is Stroll. Sirotkin got 1 point at Monaco. Come on, I can do better than this.
That lap was no good. We needed to improve on that.
Why do I always lose 2 tenths in the first corner alone? God damn it. Why do I make that chicane in 4th gear? I'm not supposed to. Ah, I couldn't pull it off. Okay, let's retry this. You gotta go. Maybe back later. Okay, Kaz, see you later, hopefully. Hey, Fernando, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Okay, so. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I need to do that and to do that. That's what I need. Let's try this out again. Wow, 3 tenths now. God damn it. Why am I using so much fuel?
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Okay, this is better. I got caught out on the outside curb, so I couldn't turn in as sharply as I wanted. I need to avoid that outside curb on the approach to that quick right-hander.
Lap there, but there's still more.
Okay, let's return to the garage. We still need some... How many degrees have I set up the console to play? I don't know, honestly. I'm playing on the PC. You gotta go, Nunu? Okay, man. Good night. Okay, so... we need to do some adjustments. Should I do that?
Our fastest lap is a
the thing is that...
19.3.
I don't feel like it is because... I feel like it is because of the suspension. Why? Let's go to the ERS management. Let's see how those changes affect the car. When I'm on the fuel saving program, I can't change the fuel mix. I went over the curb too hard. God damn it. The steering wheel settings, I didn't change anything apart from the force feedback. That's the only thing I changed. Was the force feedback. Everything else is... But I can show you.
On that lap, and energy management is looking a-okay.
Let me see, where is that? Edit. Calibrations, you guys can see it's everything on default. And then the force feedback, I put everything to 100. And this one I change according to the track. Some tracks are bumpier than others, and according to the track I changed because I like bumpiness on the steering wheel. I like to have a bit of a workout session. I just don't like it when I'm basically like working on a you know, like those hammers you can like I hope I'm explaining myself correctly. Okay, we got it. Let's return to the garage. I knew we could get purple. We just needed a bit better management. Let's go to the race pace simulation. And only then I'm going to change to the qualifying pace. Don't worry, Izu. Don't worry, man. No need to apologize for that. Come on. Bring it.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Never touch that inside curb. Get as close to it as you dare, but never touch it, because it will unsettle the car. Come on, Sergey, get the hell out of my face! That was bad. Oh, come on.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
We smashed the Delta on that lap. Let's return to the garage. Yeah, we really did smash the delta. Okay, let's go to the qualifying pace program. Let's see how it goes. I still would like to have a bit more bite on the front end of the car. I don't feel like it's... I still don't feel like the car really likes to turn in. You know what I mean? It's not really responsive when I'm... God damn it, I need to avoid that curb. Let me try that again. I still went on the curb. God damn it, it's hard for me to avoid it for some reason.
That lap beats our primary target
That was
time.
so close. That was close as hell. Yeah, we did it though. We pulled it off. Okay. Well, at least we got green. I'm happy with that. I'm still not completely satisfied with the turning of the car. I don't want to just do that. You know? I could, but I don't know, man. I want to improve the turning of the car, to be honest. Can improve lateral grip in sustaining... yeah, we have quite a few...
To view information on your current levels of tyre wear and damage, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then again to cycle to the tyres and damage screen.
I feel like doing that. I'm not sure. You know what? I'll keep going as it is. Whatever. I'll keep going as it is. Let's jump to qualifying.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Verstappen, Hamilton and Daniel Ricciardo. Practice times are on the board.
I'm telling you guys right now, Ocon will kick my ass in quali.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy.
I don't know what was
You really
amazing
went
about
all
that.
out in practice today. Are you testing new components? It looks like you've really been focusing on research and development this season.
Yep.
Appreciate your time.
Okay, so let's collect some resource points. Let's see how much we have at the end of all this. Okay, 1300 points, almost on the dot. We increased our relations with, we increased reputation with almost every team, which is nice. Let's go to the workstation. Okay, so yeah, we are going to have rain in qualifying. Don't forget about that. That's going to be an interesting one. That's going to be interesting indeed. Okay, so I think we are ready. Let's go to qualifying. It's going to be an interesting one with all the rain coming through, but yeah, we're going to do our best. Let's see how it goes.
We hope you're looking forward to today's qualifying in Hungary as much as we are. We think it's going to be a cracker. So, could be a tasty one today then, Ants. We've got all the ingredients, that's for sure. Treacherous conditions, an ever-changing racetrack, and one or two cars just behind the pace-setters who maybe, just maybe, fancy a bit of an upset after a good performance from them in free practice.
And the question has to be, of course, what is that circuit going to look like in 10 to 15 minutes from now? If you think the rain's going to get worse, then you have to be straight out when the lights go green to find whatever grip you can. But if it eases off, then you're better off waiting, saving the tyres, and going out at the perfect moment. The other thing that comes with these conditions, traffic, and the lack of visibility that comes from sitting in the spray. It's going to be a constant problem, and I expect to see a lot of frustrated drivers with ruined laps out there today.
Sirotkin was really quick to get into the car. In one shot he's sitting on his chair, then it cuts to the Haas, and then it cuts back to Sirotkin already inside the car. Good luck for qualifying, I appreciate that. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. It's going to be... First of all, I'm going to do that. Second of all, I'm going to do that. Wait, it's raining. Why not just do that? Yeah.
I'd take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions. Engine fired, we're set.
Let's see how the conditions are. Well, at least the car is turning. Maybe too much, but at least it is turning. In the rain, I prefer an oversteery car than an understeery car. Well, I appreciate it, Izu. I'm glad. I'm glad you are enjoying. As hopefully is everybody else watching at the moment. The car always loses the rear when shifting from third to fourth gear. I don't know why. This is something that comes from F1 2016. It's just something that is on the underlying model for some reason. Yeah, the car has too much front wing. At least I'm going purple. Well, not anymore, I suppose. Four tenths off of Alonso. Hey Gaming SK, what's up?
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay, this lap was awful. Way to bottle a good first sector, god damn it. Oh. Of course, I'm clearly using a dry setup on these conditions. Just increase the front wing. But I believe I increased the front wing too much. That's why the rear is so unstable. Because I have too much turn in at this point. God damn it, I suck at this game! Whew, let's... At least we are, like, so far, not too bad of a lap. At least that. That could be a good alternate line. Going very wide and then going straight on the way to the right-hander.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
Because all that matters is the exit of that right-hander to get a good slingshot uphill and to the end of the first sector. That could be a good alternate line for the wet. I guess we are going to find that out soon, but... Yeah, it's very tricky of a circuit, this one. Hey Kazox, welcome to the livestream. Sidfish as well. Welcome to the livestream, guys. How are you doing? I'm going back to the pits. I'm going to reduce a bit on the front wing because 11 front wing is why I'm losing the rear so much. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Upshifting early, like short shifting, I do that. The thing is that in this game, in some gears and in some corners, while you short shift, you lose traction for some reason. I'm not sure how to explain it. You guys saw it, like, almost every single time I went from 3rd gear to 4th gear,
lap so far.
or 4th gear to 5th gear, almost every single time I lose the rear. I don't know why. But that's just something that's in this game, which is weird, but whatever. Let's see, how much time until the rain stops? Why do I stream sometimes late? My starting time on the live stream depends on how quickly I get home from work. Okay, it's 20 minutes until it stops raining. So yeah, it will be intermediate conditions until the end.
Tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
Those ones are only 1/10 quicker. Whatever. I'm not going to change. That's not what worries me. Currently 13th place. Okay. Adjust the geometry down a click. No, I know what you mean. It's what is it? I have park frame A applied, so I can't change the geometry. I have to change the aerodynamics now.
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
I'm going with 10. Maybe I should go with 9, but I'm not sure. Let's drive out.
Clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
It depends. It depends on the corner. Like, being on a slow speed in 4th or 5th gear. Let's imagine I'm at a speed that should be 2nd gear, but if I'm at that speed on 5th or 4th, the car understeers a lot. Like, for example, if I do this corner is supposed to be done in 3rd or 2nd gear. If I do this corner in 6th, see, it understeers a lot. And then I don't get as quick of an exit. I'm going to show you again. This corner is done in 3rd or 4th. I'm going to do it in 8th. See the understeer? You can't do it like that. Like, the higher the gear it is compared to the speed you are taking, the tougher it is to make the car make the corner. And then, of course, the higher you are on the gear, the slower the car gets out of the corner, because it doesn't have as much power. Of course, not having as much power is useful in the wet, but I think that if I am careful on the throttle, if I am good enough on the traction, which I believe I am, I regard myself as a smooth driver on the tires. So if I just focus properly, I can be smooth on the exits of corners. I just need to focus. Fuck off, Ericsson. This is the second Grand Prix weekend in a row where they try to make me ruin a race.
tracksuit, back to dry shortly.
Freaking hell, all those simulated lap times. I improved, and then I get bumped to 13th. Wow. Okay. At least we got out of Q1, which is the important thing. So we have Hartley, Van Dorn, Stroll, Sirotkin, and Charles Leclerc, surprisingly. Sorry, out in Q1. Marcus Ericsson was actually quicker than me. Nice one. But yeah. Very close indeed between Vettel and Hamilton. And Bottas. Let's advance. Let's get to the second qualifying session. This one will end on dry tires. So I won't be able to run any alternate strategies. Should I run 9? I'll run 8. What the hell did I want to do? I wanted to do something, but I forgot. Just the fuel. I want to go to dry tires. As you guys can see, the dry tires are already quicker, so yeah. I'm not going on softs, there's no point in doing that. But I will do 2 flying laps on ultras.
Okay, some quick lap times are now being posted. It's getting faster out there.
I'm going to do 2 flying laps on ultras. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out there right now.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Because I want to know how much time it takes. This is the afternoon. This is, let me check. Currently in Portugal, it's like 25 minutes until 10 PM. It's 25 to 10. So yeah, it's night time already here in Portugal. I'm guessing it's at least 1 hour later there in sorry, I forgot the name. In I know the name in Portuguese, but I forgot the name of the country in English. In Bulgaria, right? Oh, I was on rate. Wow, okay. I just want to know how much time it will take me to do one out lap, to do the out lap, the flying lap, a cooldown lap, and then another flying lap, and then the in lap. I'm just trying to measure how much time all of that will take. Wow. What the hell was that? Yeah, it's 1 hour later in Bulgaria. Hey Daniel, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Is there a contract negotiation after this race? I thought it was after Belgium. Yeah, the track is still slightly slippery. Oh yeah, this is the 12th. I was still thinking this was the 11th because I keep forgetting Germany exists. Yeah, everybody and their mother was quicker than me. God damn it.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
God damn it. It felt like that lap was quick, even though it was a bit out of control in the last sector. It was the perfect lap. I wasn't like in control of the car in the last sector. In the last sector, I was reacting to the car, to what the car was doing, instead of just like being in full control of the situation. The last sector wasn't the greatest. Okay, let's see how much time. How much time did it take to complete all of that? About what? 5 minutes? Is this Q1? No, this is Q2. Currently 9th. But yeah, a bit quicker than Hülkenberg, but still, those guys still have to improve their lap times. Yeah, those guys were doing lap times with the car, with the track still quite wet. So yeah, I will bolt on a brand new set of tires and we'll accelerate the lap times a bit.
Our best lap so far is a 1:16.8. All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Please, game, don't let me bottle my laps. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I screwed up! Fuck, I screwed up. Why did I choose Racing Point Force India? Because I feel they deserve more. They've done a great job with such a small team, such a small amount of resources and they've done an amazing job. So why not give them a little push towards glory? Yep. I should have gotten out sooner, but whatever. I don't think I'm going to make it into Q3. That was a good lap, but people are going to improve their lap times. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. I don't believe. Especially because people are going to get simulated lap times. As soon as I cross my line, as soon as I cross the line, people are going to get simulated lap times. I screwed up the timing. I wanted to go for a cooldown lap and then start the lap. Like, I wanted to start the lap, and just as soon as I cross the line, the flags are shown. You know, the checkered flag. I screwed up the timing. I should have started everything 20 seconds sooner. But yeah, just watch. P9. Just the simulated lap times by everybody. Oh well, that's how it goes. Yeah, I told you guys, Ocon was going to smash me. At least we made it into Q3, as we have Ericsson out, Hülkenberg as well, Alonso, Sainz and Gasly. So yeah, that was it basically. Let's if I was able to do that other lap, maybe I could have beaten Ocon. I don't know, but yeah. I don't know if Ocon was one of the guys who got the simulated lap times. But yeah, at least now I know. Yeah, I'm still in Q3. But yeah, at least now I know. First of all, recommend the tires for Q3, as always. But at least now I know the amount of fuel I need and all that. So yeah, I just need more time. So 4 minutes, a bit more than 4.5 minutes is what I need to get. Daniel Ricciardo is currently the fastest, less than a tenth quicker than Valtteri Bottas, which is great to see. But yeah, it's our turn to get out there now. How is my standing with the team looking compared to my contract? I don't know, like, from the top of my head, but we can check that after qualifying. But yeah, as you guys can see, the chassis and the aerodynamic upgrades were quite important here today. And I had to bottle turn 2 because why not? Wow. That was awful. As a lap, that was awful. You go to sleep, is okay, man. Have a good night. Okay, we have a couple seconds to spare, but we can't be too slow.
You've dropped to P10. You're on the 5th row of the grid.
Okay.
Nice job.
We still got the target, but goddamn were those laps bad.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Ricciardo, Bottas and Max Verstappen. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Oh, it was so close to Ocon, at least. God damn it. At least it wasn't my performance. It was kind of the car as well. But at least both cars in the top 10. We haven't seen that in a bit. Even though I was beaten by Ocon and by my rival Magnussen, it's fine. It's fine. Because we weren't that far away. It was just 1/10, less than a tenth to Ocon and just over a tenth to Magnussen. So yeah, I'm losing the rivalry to both of them, but yeah, that was pretty bad. I didn't eat everything, but yeah, like for me to be able to at least be within 1/10 of Ocon. I thought Ocon was going to just smash me. He didn't. He didn't. Okay.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Okay, so I just want to do one thing real quick. I would like to get that one done. Yeah, I want to get this one done. You know what? It doesn't serve much purpose because this one takes 2 weekends anyways. Ah, whatever. It's done. Hey Horizon, welcome to the live stream. Good luck for the race. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for the race. Hopefully it's going to be a good one today. Again, this race is all about damage limitation, so I'm not expecting to do good at this track with this car.
It's always wonderful to come back to the lively Hungaroring. A popular destination this, nice and close to the beautiful city of Budapest, with some exciting racing to boot. Who can forget Michael Schumacher pushing his old teammate Rubens Barrichello up towards the pit wall in 2010, or those great races of 2014 and 2015 as well. We're northeast of Budapest for the race today at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Now I want to ask you about Stoffel van Dorn. They've had to change their gearbox. It's never a good start to a Grand Prix when, right off the bat, you have to contend with a grid penalty.
Fingers crossed that's one failure they won't have to worry about today at least. There's not much of a silver lining to starting down the field with a penalty, but I think they'll be able to make some of that back up over the course of the race.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Daniel Ricciardo starts from pole position today, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Verstappen, Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, and Raikkonen, Grosjean, Magnussen, Ocon, and the captain, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Marcus Ericsson, and Leclerc, Gasly, Sirotkin, Lance Stroll, and Fernando Alonso. Van Dorn and Brendan Hartley rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, we qualified higher than we were anticipating. Let's see if we can do just as well in the race.
Okay, hopefully we are going to be good on the... we weren't very good on the fuel saving in the actual practice program. So I'm going to get like that, just to be able to push for this first stint. Let's do this.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap. No rain expected for the time being.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a completely dry race. By the way, oh yeah, it was Ricciardo on pole? Well, the Red Bulls are always supposed to be strong. They are supposed to be strong at this track. Okay, boys, let's have a good clean launch. Let's do this. Yeah, everyone behind us is starting on the softs.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
The hell? Ocon was quite slow off the line, but then he picked up quite a bit. Ooh, I almost pulled off a Verstappen there. I can't. and Grosjean actually backed out as well. I thought he was going to try to go side by side with Raikkonen. God damn it, why are you so slow? And then he breaks in the middle of a corner because it's nice. He gets the inside line and then breaks on the apex.
Strong start. Well done.
Wait, how the hell is Ericsson in the top 10? What? Okay, so both Ocon and K-Mag are behind me, which is all that matters at the moment.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
What's with the Force Indias and crashes at Hungary?
Damage. This will be a major performance impact unless you box for a new one. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What's with Force Indias crashing at that corner? It's every single season almost.
Got that confirmed.
Oh well.
Go, go, go. Right, we have 2 stops left in this strategy. We have 2 stops planned.
Stuff like this always happens to me. God damn it, man.
Push, push. ERS to overtake. A lap.
The car is not twitchy, it was just the way I did the corner. I went too hard on the throttle on the exit. It wasn't because of the setup. I was just trying to keep up with Grosjean and... I'm usually good at catching the slides, but that one was just too violent. Hey Fiotech, what's up? Oh, well. Ericsson got collected. I thought he was going... Maybe we could bring the safety car because of that, but... Nope. I actually don't know how Ericsson didn't DNF. Oh, Hartley is out.
Yellow flag.
Come on, game. Give me a safety car. It's right on...
Green flag.
I'm just going to try and catch up. Just going to try and see what we can pull off. Come on! Okay, I have to drive like a madman, basically. I need to be very, very quick. Because I'm sick and tired of having to do recovery drives. It's not like we have too many expectations for this first season, but still, I would like to give you races that you can enjoy, right? And at the moment, I could as well just be doing time trial, it would be the same thing.
Is 20.0 seconds. We're trailing our teammate by 35.7 seconds.
Yeah, people are pitting now and they are still ways away from us. Yeah, safety car would do wonders, but
has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. Car ahead is now running ultra softs. Okay, gap ahead is 11.8 seconds. Is in the pits.
The thing is that I haven't gotten a safety car so far in this career mode. I mean, I only got one, and that one sent me from top 5 to bottom 5. Because I pitted at Bahrain to undercut everyone. The following lap, Hamilton DNFs, safety car is deployed, everyone gets the delta, they pit and come out in front of me. I got sent to almost last place. That was the only safety car I got so far. And then we got that virtual safety car yesterday at Germany, but the safety car ended as soon as I entered the pit lane, so...
is 16.8 seconds.
Sainz is out now. What the hell? Why are people dropping like flies? At least I finally have someone to battle with. I'm sorry, but I will flashback that one.
Is 19.7 seconds. We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon. The car behind is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Where did I qualify? P10. But I crashed in lap 2. Lost the rear at the exit of the last corner. And now I'm stuck behind bloody Sirotkin. Well, he locked up. Thank you very much. It feels like I'm Maldonado with the... I swear to God. I swear I'm a league racing champion. Hey Fabio Games, what's up? How are my hands? My hands are fine at the moment. Honestly, don't know why Alonso is slower than Stroll.
Charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy. Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Driver behind.
Alonso is behind you. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 17 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1 minute 25.2.
Hey, boa, Miguel. That's awesome.
Strategy is available on the MFD. Confirmed.
I will do soft, soft, ultra soft. Yeah, at least I caught up to Hulkenberg. Fuck, 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 sorry. Sorry. Look at that. Whee! Get in there. God. Let's take a look. Bloody hell. Oh my god, why is he quicker than me?
17.7 seconds.
There. I guess he's getting straight slipstream, but still. Grosjean is out, it's 3 DNFs already. Is the game trying to give me safety cars or something? Miguel, sorry guys, I will just answer to Miguel in Portuguese quickly. So don't worry about not understanding. Miguel, eu não dependo do YouTube. Na verdade não faço basicamente dinheiro nenhum no YouTube. O YouTube nunca me deu, tipo, nunca me pagou nada ainda. Eu já monetizo os vídeos, tenho publicidade a passar nos vídeos que me vai gerando dinheiro, mas ainda não gerei dinheiro suficiente para o YouTube me mandar algum dinheiro. Eu trabalho no departamento financeiro de um hospital privado e é daí que pronto, recebo todo o dinheiro para a casa e para ajudar os meus avós e a minha família e para ter a minha independência, aquela que consigo ter de momento. At least I'm having fun with Force India. Yeah, this is a good car. I enjoy it. Hulkenberg is on ultra softs. It's going to be very, very quick. She's got a bit of poke. Yeah, that's basically it. Car in front.
Van Dorn is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 18.4 seconds. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap. They're on old softs. Heat time last lap was a 1:22.8.
Oh, Gasly just came out of the pits behind Van Dorn. Oh, Hulkenberg locked up. He's still going to have DRS, but I'm going to try to slipstream off of Gasly. Yeah, he just has better traction and that's it.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Obrigado, Miguel. Thanks a lot, man. Graham Hill is a legend. Yeah, he is indeed. Again, I wasn't old enough. I'm not old enough to ever watch him race, but I mean, he's a world legend. He's a world legend. He's a world champion. There aren't many of those. But yeah, Gasly and Hulkenberg are on softer tires, brand new tires for both of them, so I just have to be patient. Hope to keep up as well as I can. Because they will pit stop. From now on, they will pit stop at the same time I will.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.5 seconds.
What wheel do I use? I use the Trustmaster TSPC Racer. Oh, come on. So Hülkenberg is battling Gasly. They actually went side by side through this quick left-hander. Usually that ends up with a crash, so maybe some improvement from the AI through that corner, which is good to see. But still, they lost a lot of time to me, which is also nice. Would have been cool if one of them crashed out. Especially if the safety car was brought in, but come on. 2 seconds to them is not too bad, especially after the battling they are doing with each other. Yeah, they are on brand new Ultras, so they are going to pull away quickly, but looks like Hülkenberg is once again behind Gasly, so history might repeat itself.
Gap to teammate ahead is 24.3 seconds. Is 3.6 seconds.
I'm not too worried about the fuel because I know I will get lapped at some point. I'm good. Well, thanks a lot, man. Hey Shumi, what's up?
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
God damn it, I think a hair has fallen into my right eye. Give me a moment. It was either an hair or an eyelash or something. I'm fine now. I just hope that that pause didn't break my rhythm. Hülkenberg hasn't made another attempt at P11, even though Gasly has been right in front of him all this time. Gasly has 2 or 3 laps fresher tires, so maybe Hülkenberg simply cannot get close enough again. Could have been dust? What do you mean? I should have more subs? Well, that's what I'm working for. That's what I'm working for, man. Race director? Yeah, let's take a look at the order of the pack. I actually haven't checked yet, so let's take a look at it. Where... So we have Ricciardo in P1. The pole sitter is still in P1, followed by Valtteri Bottas, with Sebastian Vettel in P3, Raikkonen in P4, Hamilton, the championship leader, is in P5, followed by Max Verstappen in P6, with Kevin Magnussen in P7, Esteban Ocon follows in P8, then we have Charles Leclerc in P9, and closing the top 10, we have Stoffel Van Dorn. Oh, could have been dust, whatever that fell into my eye. No, I definitely felt like some... It wasn't just dust, it was... I definitely felt something... Either an eyelash or an hair. But yeah, right outside of the points bank positions, we have Pierre Gasly, followed very closely, as you guys have been able to see, at least through the minimap, for the past couple laps. Oh, I know. Oh, it's because of the ERS. Look at the ERS on Gasly and on Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg is very low on ERS. That's why he hasn't been able to attack the Frenchman. But yeah, the German of the Renault is currently in P12, as I am in P13, followed by Lance Stroll in 14th place, then Sergei Sirotkin in 15th, Alonso 16th, and in last place we have Ericsson, as we only have 17 cars racing at the moment, because earlier in the Grand Prix we had the retirements of Carlos Sainz, Romain Grosjean, and Brandon Hartley.
The gap to the car ahead is 5.1 seconds.
If you could, you would donate? Well, I appreciate it, man, but don't worry.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.8 seconds.
Okay, finally! I was just talking about Gasly being able to defend from Hülkenberg because Hülkenberg had no ERS, but Gasly just got jumped by the German. Okay. Oh, you gotta go, Shumi? Okay, man. See you later. Have a good night. Yeah, looks like Gasly really has no answer to the Renault of Hülkenberg at the moment. I don't even know if he's still in the DRS range.
Gap to car in front is 6.0 seconds.
Oh, sorry, Gasly was on softs. I thought all this time Gasly was on ultras. Okay, I'm dumb then. I think in front of Hülkenberg now we have Charles Leclerc. I believe Charles started on a set of softs and only now he pitted for a second set of softs. I mean, yeah, Schumi did some shady stuff, also did Senna. The thing is that what I try to look at is talent, you know, and Schumi and Senna are some of the greatest. For me, Senna is the absolute greatest. Schumi, for me, is on par with Hamilton, Lauda, Piquet, Fangio, you know, but yeah. But yeah, they are no saints, that's for sure. What? I'm already about to get lapped? Ricciardo is up on Stroll just now. Wow.
We're trailing our teammate by 27.1 seconds. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Hey X-Black Gamer, welcome to the livestream. P1, not at this track. In fact, P1 is about to lap me. There it is, Ricciardo.
Speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
I was so afraid of losing the rear over the curb.
behind us is 7.8 seconds.
Wait, I'm supposed to be able to take these tires to the end? Well, okay. I thought I was going to have to pit stop at like lap 60. Would I play MotoGP? I would. I just don't promise to be any good at it. The thing is that for you to be successful, you have to be one of two things. You need to be either good at the game or you need to be an entertainer, and I don't consider myself an entertainer. So if I'm not entertaining you guys, but I'm also bad at the game,
You're catching the car in front by a second per lap.
I don't know why you guys would stick around to watching. That's why I don't really play games I suck at. You see, on that exit, I have DRS! Look at this!
Brilliant. Nice move.
How many times did I take the first rank? What do you mean? I'm sorry, X-Black, but are you talking about this race? You mean how many times I got P1 in this career mode? I think the only time I got 2P1 during a race in this career mode was at Monaco. Yeah, I'm really pushing. This is the most I can push without using fuel. Hülkenberg just pitted. Stroll, I believe, just pitted as well. No, actually, maybe Stroll was just overtaken by Hülkenberg. But Hülkenberg just pitted. Bring it in. Come on! What did you miss? Well, I just pitted again. I pitted again at the end of lap 30.
The gap to the car behind is 8.5 seconds.
I also got lapped while I was in the pit lane. The front runners pitted. Sorry, while I was in the pit lane, the front runners went past me. I'm trying to catch up to Stroll again. I already overtaken Sergey. Yes, Arya, Ruben O'Clock is just a cringy name. But hopefully it's one of those things that's so bad that is actually good, you know? Oh no, that wasn't Sirotkin, that's a front runner. Right behind me, right? Is that...
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
Is that a Mercedes? Yeah, it's Hamilton. I didn't know. But yeah, it's basically the answer to Hammer Time. It's Ruben O'Clock. Any penalties? Nope. Like Hamilton. I almost lost the rear on that braking zone. How am I P4? What happened then? Who DNF'd? I just made a few positions, like just on pace. I overtook Alonso. And who else? Yeah, I think it was Alonso, and then I caught up to the Williams. Stroll almost got crashed into Hamilton. That's the second time in this race I dive bombed Stroll, but I don't care. Who DNF'd was Sainz, Hartley, and Grosjean.
We won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix.
No safety cars, not even a virtual safety car from that.
Blue flag. Our gap to the car in front is 10.5 seconds.
He's not even past Stroll yet. Why am I getting blue flag? God damn it, this game. That's either Ricciardo or Verstappen. That's Verstappen.
Flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
I started P10, but at the end of lap 2, in the last corner, I lost the rear.
9 seconds.
Wow, Verstappen makes a mistake and Bottas takes advantage of it to get past the young Dutchman.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get to P12 unless we get the safety car. Like, if we get the safety car, I have ultra softs I can bolt on. If a safety car happens 10 laps from now, I can put on ultras and smash everyone. But yeah, if unless a safety car happens, I don't see how we are going to be able to get P12. Button had a very good car for the rain in that race. It was either full rain or changeable conditions, that race. That's not the case around here.
Okay, some information on Van Dorn. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Hey Crafty, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Last minute DNF like last race? Well, that's possible. Do I ever win? Not yet, because this car is not good enough to win. I have just been unfortunate at Germany and here. But yeah, this car is not good enough for wins. I think I got top 5 at Monaco, though.
Gap to teammate ahead is 21.8 seconds.
Is that a Ferrari? God damn it, that's a Ferrari. I'm going to have to slow down for him. That's Raikkonen. I want to catch up to Hülkenberg, but now I just can't set the rhythm. I can't settle a rhythm because I just keep on having to let front runners get by me.
Gap to car in front is 14.6 seconds.
And they just keep on losing more and more.
Blue flag.
Come on, Kimi. Just get by. Don't break in the middle. What made me choose this team? First of all, is a team that has a good power unit, so I can develop the aerodynamics and chassis without worrying about the power unit too much. That's first of all. Second of all, it's a team that deserves to get higher, because like what they have made with such a small team with so little resources, it's really amazing. So yeah, I think they deserve to get in the mix for a championship. But yeah, we are still at season 1, so the car is not the greatest. We aren't top 5 in aerodynamics, and we aren't top 5 in the chassis either. Do I need more fuel for this race? No, because I was lapped. So I can be with minus up to -1 of fuel, I'm safe. Oh my god, am I going to lap a McLaren? Oh no, that's Van Dorn, that's not Alonso. Oh, Van Dorn is on ultras. Van Dorn is on ultras, this is going to get tasty. Yeah, it's going to be very, very quick. But yeah, I'm supposed to be able to take... I'm supposed to be able to take these tires to the end, but if a safety car is deployed, I'm going to bolt on a set of ultras, because if Van Dorn can take ultras for 25 laps, I can do the same. Looks like Van Dorn went soft, and now they are going for ultra soft. I've only played F1 2015 and loved it. I enjoyed F1 2015. It was, in terms of game modes, it was pretty bare bones, but I enjoyed it. Oh, there's someone in the pits. There's Toro Rosso. That's Pierre Gasly. And he's bolting on a new set of softs. Could we get up to him? Come on.
Okay, gap ahead is
yes, we are going to.
0.3 seconds.
Nice. Okay. Our team target is 12th place finish or higher. So, if we can hold Gasly and or Van Dorn behind us, that would be amazing. You are going to bed? Okay, Ka. See you later, man. Have a good night. But yeah, those guys are going to be very, very hard to hold behind us. That's for sure. Yeah, my value to the team is higher than my current contract value. Okay, so yeah, Gasly will have DRS on me.
Teammate by 28.6 seconds.
You played as Lewis Hamilton? That's awesome. That's the thing that I really didn't enjoy. That was like having to race as a driver. There was no career mode. But whatever. It was what it was. I actually played as Nico Hülkenberg in the Force India in F1 2015. Where is Ocon? Ocon is in P7 or P8. Driver in front.
Hülkenberg is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 15.3 seconds. We're dropping back by around 4/10 a lap. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 14 laps old. They seem to have an issue. The time last lap was a 1 minute 22.0.
Looks like Hülkenberg has some sort of issue.
0 seconds.
Could we catch up to him and still salvage a point? Jeff just informed us that Hülkenberg might have some sort of issue with his Renault. Hey Crafty Raccoon, thanks a lot for the sub, man. Welcome to the pit crew. By the way, I don't think I touched Gasly. Did I touch him? I switched. No, we locked up. Okay, because I just switched back on him. But I never touched him. He just locked up. Okay, I was afraid I had touched him. No, that was clean. No contact whatsoever. It just locked up. Both front tires. Wow. Yeah, that was pretty screw up of a corner. And it just parks the car there because that's the AI. And Van Dorn just says thank you very much. Oh, and now it's one less car between myself and Van Dorn. I mean, there's no cars now between myself and Van Dorn. And he's going to try to make use of those ultra softs to catch up to me. Hopefully he completely burns them out trying to catch up to me and then doesn't have what he needs to actually attack me. But yeah, well, just do not ask for first driver and you can negotiate a pretty good contract, because first driver means that you have to pay you extra every race no matter where you finish. Yeah, I know about that. I don't really need the first driver bonus at this point. That's why I'm okay with being second driver. Like, the first driver bonus isn't that big of a deal, so...
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Don't? Okay. But yeah, now at least I can push trying to catch up to Nico Hülkenberg. Oh no, looks like Hülkenberg doesn't have an issue anymore because it just pulled off over 1 second this lap. So maybe he fixed his issues or whatever. Yeah, I'm not getting up to him unless there is a safety car.
Gap to car in front is 16.6 seconds.
Upgrade power or chassis next? I already have a chassis upgrade coming for Belgium. And I won't upgrade the power unit, but I will get two drag reduction upgrades for Italy. Hey Taboom, what's up? Yeah, that Renault just has better aerodynamics than my car. So... the thing is that getting extra power gets my fuel consumption even worse. Like, first off, I still have a very good power unit. I just need to focus on the chassis and the aerodynamics for Season 1. Oh, you are at school? Yeah, I agree with you, Daniel. It's just I don't think it's the time yet to start investing on the power unit. Because, like, we still have a top 3 power unit. Yeah, my upgrade route will be basically the same as the Williams. Because this is basically the same kind of car. Very good power unit because of Mercedes, but poor chassis and aerodynamics. Even though they are better than Williams, they are still quite poor. I don't know if it offsets the fuel consumption completely. The thing is that while I'm not up to those fuel consumption upgrades, I will have a more powerful power unit that consumes more fuel. And since I won't be getting up to the fuel consumption upgrades like straight away, if I did an upgrade now, I would have to deal with more fuel consumption until next season. Because only next season I will start investing on the power unit. You know what I mean? Also, we don't know if we are going to have a regulation change or not. So I don't really know how things are going at the moment. Like, I wouldn't like to make a decision on the power unit just yet, before I know what is going to change when the regulation changes it. If we have any at all at the end of this season. I don't think they should, because like max fuel is the way of the game simulating the party mode. So I don't know if they should really. Because I don't know if the drivers actually use the so-called party mode in a race. I guess they have overtake mode, but do they use that qualifying mode for the actual overtakes? I don't know. Oh, if it is guaranteed, then I would like to wait and see. Because I would rather invest in the aerodynamics for now and the chassis. In the odd chance that the regulation changes eats the power unit, you know?
seconds.
Gasly overtook Van Dorn, so Van Dorn is not really being able to make those ultra softs work. So this might be 11th for us. Again, unless a safety car is deployed. See, Hülkenberg is already going to turn 4 at this point. Yeah, I know they could hit the aero and chassis. The thing is that I have to upgrade those no matter what this season. So, at least if they hit the engine, I will have 0 points spent on the engine. You know?
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery.
Because if they hit the aero or the chassis, I mean, it kinda sucks. But I have to go for aero and chassis upgrades anyways this season, because otherwise we would be even worse than we are now. Let's just do a thing real quick. Okay, whatever. Yep. That was bad.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.9 seconds.
Hey Agio Huzman, welcome to the pit crew. Thanks a lot for the sub, man. Glad you are enjoying the live stream. But yeah, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, I just flashbacked there to see if I was getting the glitch of the safety car, because we had 3 DNFs and 0 safety cars, not even a virtual safety car. So I just wanted to know if the safety car was glitched or something. It would help if we got fuel consumption upgrades. The thing is that for us to get to those, I need to first of all get 2 major, maybe even more than that. At least the first power unit upgrade is a major power unit upgrade, and then I'm guessing we have at least 2 minors.
This is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
Maybe even 1 minor and 1 major, and only after that major we get the tree to open up. After the race I will be able to tell for sure, but yeah, the first upgrade in the power unit is a major one. So it will be a major horsepower upgrade, but it will also be a major fuel consumption upgrade. Sorry, downgrade in the fuel consumption. If the power unit 3 started with the fuel consumption upgrades, then I would get 1 or 2 upgrades there, but yeah. I can't really put that much money into an upgrade that might even fail, because the morale in the power unit department is not the greatest as well, so... Yeah, Gasly is coming back.
recharge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
The thing is that is a power unit. That's a Mercedes power unit, so I get the same upgrades as the Mercedes team would get in the power unit department because it's the same power unit. You know? Mercedes are in a close race with Ferrari. Even though they are still considered to have the best power unit in this game, Ferrari I think has the best aerodynamic package, so if Mercedes opts to invest in the speed right away, they need more horsepower right away. Because it's very competitive between Mercedes and Ferrari, so yeah. Gasly is really coming for me, god damn it.
The gap to the car ahead is 22.7 seconds.
Whoa, I just got a personal best somehow.
2 seconds.
This first sector was my personal best for some reason. No, for the last couple of seasons, since 2014, it has been Mercedes with the best power unit, and before that it was Renault with the best power unit. Ferrari doesn't have the best power unit in F1. I don't even know since when. Maybe since the Schumacher days, like in 05, 06. And even then, like, Renault won the championship in 05 and 06, I believe. So, I don't know if it was just because of the power unit. But yeah, Renault ended up winning those championships. So, maybe Ferrari doesn't have the best power unit in F1 for even longer than that. So, yeah. Ferrari, of course, always has a top 3 car, but their power units haven't been the absolute best for more than a decade now. Really, since the V12 era? Since the V12 era, Ferrari doesn't have the best power unit? God damn it. Yeah, that's a while. Hey Miller, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm not like too knowledgeable in terms of road cars to know what brand produces the best engines. I just know that Porsches, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, McLarens go fast. That's all I know. Again, I don't understand much about cars. I just like to drive them. Like, I don't really know. I couldn't be a mechanic, you know. Like, I don't have the knowledge. But I just like to drive cars. I guess that once I have my actual car, once I have my driver's license and my car, I need to get some knowledge about how a car works to be able to fix things myself, but other than that, at least so far, I just enjoy driving cars.
Okay, at the current pace and fuel settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix.
Shut up, Jeff. We have been lapped.
ahead is 31.2 seconds.
Okay, Gasly isn't taking as much per lap on me than he was before. Driver behind.
Gasly is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 1.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 15 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:20.5.
Do I think women should be in F1 with the men? I think so, yeah. The thing is that I want women, if they are able to get in F1, of course you are always going to have the pay drivers. But like, there's a reason why a woman hasn't made it into the F1 recently, like in a proper driving spot. Like, they just aren't good enough.
Ahead is 24.0 seconds. Some information on Hulkenberg. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Like, for a driver to at least have a chance at F1, you have to at least be a champion in a lower category. Like, when has a woman been a champion in Formula 2 or Formula 3 or whatever, you know? Formula Renault, like, when has a woman won one of those categories? There are women racing in those, but they aren't winning. Why are they not winning? It's not because people don't want to sponsor a female, because that would even be better for the brands. That's exactly why Sauber got Tatiana Calderon as a test driver, because it was a good marketing thing to do. Like, it brought them lots of good publicity. They didn't get her because she was the best option. They got her because it would be a good publicity stunt. Like, I have no problems with females racing besides men, because, like, for example, UFC, you couldn't put a man and a woman in the octagon, right? Like, in football, the skill gap is also different. But in motorsport, it's all about your inputs on the car and how quick you are, so that's the sport. Motorsport is the sport where there should be the least difference between a man and a woman, because it's all about how the car is working and how you drive it, right? In order to be quick, all you have is the technique.
Try to stay with him, he might make a mistake. He can still regain the position.
I don't think women are not given a fair chance. I'm sorry, but I disagree with that. Like, once if a woman wins a lower category championship, she'll have the same doors open. And of course no one can prove what I'm saying, because I mean, women have been winning in lower categories of racing. If Sophia Flourish was getting the results of Nick Schumacher, wouldn't she be a great promise? Wouldn't she get doors open for F1? Of course she would. Just she isn't getting those types of results. Society isn't fair, but we are not talking about society, Sid. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm not trying to get political or anything, because I don't believe this is a matter of politics. Like, if a female driver wins championships, wins races and championships, she's going to get sponsors come their way. Like, I think that's just it.
Behind is 12.6 seconds.
Yeah, that's how quick the AI is. Like, society not being fair is exactly why Tatiana Calderon got that test driver spot at Sauber. Like, there are better drivers out there than Tatiana Calderon, but they got it because of the publicity it brought. being male doesn't influence the fact that 1 + 1 is 2, and it doesn't influence the fact that if a female driver wins races and championships, would get... Because it doesn't make sense in terms of, like, publicity, even. Because that's exactly why Calderon got the seat, that test driving seat. It was because of publicity. Like, a brand sponsoring a female driver would bring lots of positive publicity. So why are they not sponsoring female drivers? We saw the case of Sauber, they got lots of good publicity because of Calderon. Do I think they are being treated fairly? Like, what can you do to not treat them fairly in lower divisions? Sabotage their cars? I'm sorry, Sid. But I'm not going... I'm sorry, man. Like, you are accusing me of having advantages in life. I don't know how much being abandoned by your parents is an advantage in life. But, yeah, man. Like, I'm not being given shit just because I'm white and male. I'm sorry, but that's not the case. Are people giving you shit because you are white and male? I would like to sign up to the same system if you are, but I'm not. Why wouldn't they take the input from a female driver seriously? Like, they want to win just like her. Like, it's a team, they are paid to win. I'm sorry, Daniel, but I also fail to see how that makes sense. Like, they want to win. Like, how other way there is to win if you are not taking the input from your drivers? What about being Muslim and male? Like, if I'm in a Muslim country, I wouldn't be tolerant at all. Like, just go there. Like, Muslim people can come to Europe and wear their traditional clothes. If a European woman goes to a Muslim country, she has to oblige to the rules there. How is that an advantage to an European? Because, well, Europeans are mostly white and white, right? For the most part, Europeans are white. Like, I'm sorry. I just think that if a woman is good enough, she will get to F1. But women haven't been doing the same thing on the track. They haven't been winning races. I don't think that's a conspiracy or anything. They just aren't getting the results. Like, Antonio Felix da Costa didn't make it into F1. Antonio Giovinazzi only next season will make it into F1. Like, I don't know, man. I honestly... Yeah, like, I'm not trying to get into politics. It's just I don't think women with good results wouldn't have a spot for F1, because all teams want to win. Yeah, well, like, I will leave it alone as well. It just that's just, I just don't think it. I just feel like if we ever saw a women be that good to like win the races and the championships, then we could have like a sample. Even though it would be very small, we would have the example, right? And we don't have it so far.
We're trailing our teammate by 37.1 seconds.
Maybe the potential next F1 female champion is learning medicine at the moment, but we never know. Because women, for the most part, are not really interested in motorsports. Like, that's a really small section of females that are interested in motorsports, and an even smaller percentage of that are good enough to actually make it to the Formula Renaults and to the Formula 2s and Formula 3s, and only an even smaller percentage of that could make it into F1, right? And there just hasn't been enough women getting into motorsport. Like, if you tell me that more women should get in motorsports, great, I agree with that. I just think, like, we haven't seen a female, for example, doing the same things Max Verstappen did, because we just don't have enough females to do that. Or, I mean, we haven't had enough females that eventually one of them would pop up and do that, you know? But yeah, we did it, P12, not the greatest race. We still did a good recovery drive. We were last at one point, so to P12 we got the team target, so I'm satisfied with that.
The Red Bull team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly well-deserved win. So, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
There you have it, a great race win for Daniel Ricciardo. Pole, lights to flag, basically.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One, and that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes.
Yeah, oh, sorry, yeah, like, of course there are female drivers, but like, in terms of the number, you know, males, there are less males in the world than females, but still there are more males in motorsports than females. Why is that? I believe that, like, innately,
and
females
now let's
don't...
take a look at the driver's standings. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. Now then,
yeah,
Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Probably Stoffel Van Dorn. You know, strong pace, good work with the strategy, just a very complete drive, I think.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Yeah, it's just, I don't feel like females are really too much into motorsports. You know, I don't know. It kind of depends on the country. For example, here in Portugal, football or soccer has a very big influence. There are lots of females in football. There are lots of females in soccer. So yeah. Yeah, whatever. Let's just move on. I'm losing the rivalries, whatever, because I suck. But yeah, Crafty, I'm not doing any more races today because it's a quarter to midnight here in Portugal. But yeah, just over 1,700 resource points, which is great because we got that target, qualify 10th or better. That is actually awesome. And
great work.
Let's
That's
negotiate.
Exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
You'll give me a statistic in Discord. Oh, what? Yeah, happy to get it. I like statistics. I like maths. I like data. Okay, so let's start the contract negotiation.
Renegotiate your contract.
Really,
Here
seventh
you can
place?
see the current deal. Once negotiations begin, the team will make you an offer. You can accept if you like, but I strongly suggest we push for better terms.
Seventh? I don't think the car is good enough to seventh. I could go with 10th. I don't think seventh. Seventh is too high for what this car can do. Yeah, and I have the same time zone as the UK. In Portugal, it's the same time zone as the UK. So what I would do... Let me just do that real quick, just because I know this will fail. Let me do that.
We're asking for too much here. We need to make some compromises. They aren't coming round to that proposal. Let's try something else.
Let's see. What do I want? Let's go. That would be useful. So I'm going with the level 1 thing here, and to offset that, maybe I could go with the first driver, but whatever. I'm going to save it for now.
Okay, that proposal looks good. It seems all parties are happy with the deal, so it'll commence at the next race weekend.
Yeah, I'm not too bothered about that situation. So we have that one coming for Belgium. Pit stop. Yeah, I went with the pit stop. This one would go for Italy. This one would be for Belgium. This one would be for Belgium. I could get this one, but see, it's engine power. Yeah, Daniel, that's what I was talking about. It's a major, a minor, and a major. You see that? Like, it's lots of points to invest. And for these upgrades to not fail, I would have to invest on these parts as well. So, yeah, it's too much to invest on the power unit at the moment. I could go on the reliability, though. No, I don't really want to go for power unit. God damn it. I'm a bit... You know what? I'll be like this. Yeah, I'll take it like this, and yeah, let's travel to the next Grand Prix.
Invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Yeah, let's go to the next weekend. Oh yeah, I know, Daniel.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed.
I knew it.
Check your workstation for the details.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I will have to get that one. And then these two minor drag reduction. But yeah, we are going to get all of them. But that's going to be for next Grand Prix weekend. As this is it, guys, for the Hungarian Grand Prix. It was a tough one, but hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like button. If you did not, the dislike button is, as always, right beside it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. It's the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. Hope to see you guys next time, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.